Hey everybody, it's Greg Milby, community storyteller for Kentucky's Heartland and Milby in the morning. I am in Radcliff City Hall. This is my mayoral friend, Radcliff Mayor J.J. Duvall.
What's up, Greg?
How you doing, man?
How you doing, brother?
Good to see you, brother.
Yeah, doing
Hey,
all right.
you're either wearing your boy's shirt or you're hitting the gym a lot.
I washed it, and my wife, she put it in the dryer. Came out a little snugger than it used to be.
That's
so.
a schmedium. Hey, look at that. Look at these guns on this dude.
I know. I started going back to the gym. I was like, man,
Nice.
I'm getting older. Got to get
Yeah.
old, and you never know what could happen.
So, see, Thunder Over Radcliff, by the way, that's what we're here to talk about Wednesday
I thought
night.
you were here to talk about my muscles.
Well, we are. So part of the fireworks show is the gun show that'll be happening tomorrow night. we can do that. So Thunder Over Radcliff, always
Over
a good
Radcliff.
time. Give us some deets
Yes.
on that.
You know, we started calling it Thunder Over Radcliff back in 2011. I think we started the fireworks. So you used to remember, if you remember, we'd love to probably bring it back one day. But we used to do fireworks on Christmas. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
And so, you know, honestly, it worked, but it was cold sometimes. I remember one year, all of our officers, including Bryce Shoemate, had on full gear. I mean, it was like he was getting ready to go out to Alaska. And I was like, this makes just ain't working, you know. So the following year, we moved the fireworks show back to the 4th. And we actually do ours on July 3rd. And so, and that was because we, as you know, community partners with everybody, you know, you have shows going all over. A lot of people do them. You know, Fort Knox, of course, has one. E-Town has one. Vine Grove was doing one. So we all kind of got together and said, hey, you know, Vine Grove usually does theirs on the first Friday, or they'll do it on the 2nd. Ours is usually always been on the 3rd. And honestly, I like the 3rd because, you know, people get off work, they can come to the show, and most people have the 4th off. So it kind of gives you some time. And then, of course, E-Town and Fort Knox did theirs on the 4th itself. And so really, the 3rd has worked out great. And we're excited, again, to have this annual event that we've continued all these years.
I know James Hummel will be here playing some tunes.
DJ James Hummel.
DJ Shortstack.
DJ, there you go, yes.
DJ Shortstack.
Yes, he's been him, and we've had some others in the past, but he's been our guy, our go-to guy for the past few years, and does a great job, really interacts with the community and the people, and it's all part of our little event that we put on that night with the food trucks and some small vendors. And you know, last year we had some vendors back out. Like even this morning, we have a vendor say, "Oh, sorry, we can't make it." So, you know, it's one of those things where last year some people got frustrated because our lines were too long, but it wasn't that we didn't invite enough people, we just didn't have people show up. And so we've got about 9 to 10 food trucks that are going to be coming, anywhere from tacos to hot dogs. We got our police going to be passing out snow cones and popsicles like last year. They added snow cones this year, so we're going to see how this all goes. And then Parks and Rec's going to be here passing out stuff. And so it's just a good 2.5 hour fun entertainment. That's going to start about 8 o'clock on tomorrow night, which is July 3rd.
All right, so for those that want to come, you know, you got those people that try to come in early. So what's the parking setup? What time are you opening up the parking?
Several years ago, we decided to shut Lincoln Trail down. We actually closed it between Atcher and Woodland. That's really between Brandenburg Telephone Company and the post office. And so we park cars actually in Lincoln Trail, and it works out great. We give enough space where people can get out, get their lawn chairs, sit in the back of their trucks, you know, hang out, come get food, go back to their cars. And then around 10 o'clock or so, when it gets good and dark, we shoot our fireworks off. And so road closures usually happen around 7:30, 7:45, and that's when we start allowing people to park in the road. Once you get parked, you cannot leave. You know, we tell people that when they come, you cannot leave your spot because everybody's jammed in around you. And so the opposite side of that is, after the show is over, you have to be at your car so you can leave.
Yeah.
So that's why we try to shut the event down before that happens. That way people can migrate back to their cars. This year's also a little bit different. U-Haul is asking us to close off their parking lots. They didn't, because of what they have over there, all the stuff that's out. They really didn't want cars trying to drive through it all, or parking. So we're gonna be blocking that off, but there's still plenty of parking, still plenty of places to view it. And we think it's always turned out great the past 2 years. And to, I guess, go back on my history, there's a potential chance of rain on Wednesday.
Well, it's not as bad. I didn't bring it up because it's not a massive chance.
Yes, it's a little chance of rain.
Well, you had a rough stretch there for a while.
Years.
But you've rebounded well, I think, in the last year or so.
This has been rough, but chance of rain. But I know it's supposed to rain pretty heavy on the 4th. So if your viewers are watching this, you need something to do or look for something to do, that Wednesday is probably going to be the best day of the two for firework viewing.
There you go. Fireworks. You've got food trucks galore. You've got DJ James Hummel. You got a gun show.
Yeah.
All that, that is free. And if people want to get more information, I'm sure it's on your Facebook page.
It's on our Facebook page. You can also check out Heartland Communications page, obviously, for watching this. But yes, check out our page, and I'm updating. I'll have another update tomorrow, and we'll be sharing your video, of course, on our page as well. But yeah, it's definitely, and it's a good show. You know, I remember when we started off fireworks, 5,000, 6,000 was a lot of money. You know, we're pushing over probably 15, and that's about a 20-minute show. And so fireworks are, you know, it's getting expensive, but it's fun. It's great entertainment. And one last thing I do want to add, because of my counterpart Toshi Merle. Remember, if you have animals or stuff, you know, I have 2 labs. I have a shepherd. We give them calming chews to kind of relax them during this time. Just keep that in mind. But we do put on a show. We've done every year. We haven't got a bad response out of it. So
yeah, well, it's always fun. It's a great community thing. It brings everybody together, and I think this area, City Hall, bodes itself well to do that.
Yeah.
There's something about it that, you know, everybody kind of condensed in an area and get a chance to enjoy each other. Bring your lawn chairs and bring
lawn chairs, sit out. Like I said, we'll have food. Hopefully the lines won't be as long as they were last year. Last year they were long. But again, we had some people back out, but we've asked more vendors to come, and a good friend of mine, Pete Countryman's helping us. So Pete always likes a good food truck and knows some of the food truck guys, and so we've been asking his opinion on some of these, and so. But I think it's gonna be a good turnout. It's supposed to be decent weather tomorrow, and James, like I said, put on a good show. We start about 8 o'clock. Fireworks start about 10, and again, last thing, Greg, we shoot those over Colvin, and so if you're trying to orient yourself. When you come in, you know, you would look towards Colvin. It'd be the site, and it really anywhere between the post office and Brandenburg Telephone Company. This company shoots them high, probably 400 feet, 300 feet.
Yeah, Casabella, they do a great job.
They do a great job.
They've done it for many, many years.
Yeah, they do E-Towns, they do ours. I believe they may even do Vine Groves now. So great company, good people to work with, but they do a good fireworks show.
There it is. All right, so check it out. Thunder Over Radcliff happening Wednesday night, tomorrow night as we do this taping. Make plans to come out and be a part of it.
Yeah.
He is the gun show. Radcliff Mayor J.J. Duvall.
God, I'm gonna wait till we get off camera.
I am not the gun show right now. I'm the opposite. We're like Ren and Stimpy when it comes to that right now. All right, thanks for watching. This is Kentucky's Heartland.
Thanks, guys. See you.